Tip number 2, we're in the car and we're ready to go to auction. There's our first mistake. Let's get back into the house and do our pre-auction research. We need to register on British Car Auctions, Mannheim, Aston Bartley, or whichever auction house you're going to prior to even going to the auction. We must do our pre-auction research and understand what cars are available, on what day and at what location. We also need to do some research on what these cars are going to cost us. So let's turn the engine off, head back into the house and let's make a proper start. So let's say we're after a BMW 320. So even before we leave the house and head down to the auction, we want to make sure the right car is going to be there for us to bid on. So we need to register at the auctions so we can do our pre-auction research. And the great thing about the online research is that we can filter all our search criteria down. So we might say to ourselves, right, auction centres, what's near me? So I might just put my local auction houses in the filters. And that brings 223 vehicles down to 54 vehicles. I might then say to myself, look, I'm only interested in either a 14 or 15 plate vehicle. So, nice and easy. And I bring down my 54 vehicles down to 33. I might then say to myself, right, I really want a low mileage car. So I don't want to go over 50,000 miles. And instantly I bring myself down all the way back down to 17 vehicles. So if I just left the house and gone to the auction, I might have been at the auction and there might not be a car there for me to bid on. So I've wasted a complete day of my time and effort. On here, I can say to myself, right, am I after a touring or saloon? So I'll go onto the body type. And let's say I'm after a saloon. And it brings it down again. And now I can actually go into filtering by derivative. So if I wanted an M Sport or just an SE or whatever else I fancied. But let's have a quick look what we've got down here. So most of them are M Sport type. And normally we would come up with a guide price as well, but because some of these auctions are a little way off, the guide prices aren't showing just yet. And this shows me, for example, at Birmingham Perry Bar, there's a BMW group sale, so a good vendor, on the 10th of the 8th. So I can put in my diary, 10th of the 8th, I'm going to go to Perry Bar to bid on a BMW 3 Series M Sport. And that has just saved me the time and hassle of going down to the auction now and finding there's actually no 320s for me to bid on that day, or not the ones that fit my criteria. So always before you go to auction, make sure you do your pre-auction research. Make sure you watch all the tips, they're just as important as each other. And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of my tips. I'll post them each and every day for the next 101 days.